Hello folks and welcome to 2018. I'm Smurd P and today we're looking at one of the highlights of 2017, the Defenders box set. So the box set itself is really beautiful. Nice artwork there, which is great. This actually opens up, which is pretty cool, and it reveals the 4 figures. It has a very cool stats. It's pretty cool if you want to look. Pause now, I guess. To the side, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. That's pretty awesome. And then the back is, I think, was the promo shot of these guys, which is pretty cool. And then their names again, and exactly the same the other side. Okay, so first up we have Iron Fist, aka Danny Rand, and this is, we've already seen him come out in his green uniform and his white uniform, but this is shirtless, which is quite interesting. There's a really nice tattoo there, which is cool. He comes with these, which also came with the Sunfire figure, which was released in 2017. Really beautiful head sculpt, which is pretty cool. Lovely buttocks. We love some buttocks, some fantastic muscles on the calves and thighs, and he does look pretty sweet. And I've got to say that I loved him when he was in New Avengers, even though that stint was pretty tame. That was, other than the Sabretooth fight, that was probably my only real exposure to this actual character. Next up we have the awesome Luke Cage. Once again, my exposure to him was through New Avengers, and when he kind of became the leader of them, I don't think it was intended for him. He never intended to, but he just kind of did. After a cat died and Iron Man went with his Mighty Avengers, and then obviously Norman Osborn kind of took over the lead, etc. But this is a really nice figure. It came originally from a San Diego exclusive a few years ago when he was leading the Thunderbolts, which was pretty cool. So it's nice to have this mold, because getting that mold was a ridiculous price. So, you know, it's nice that they finally giving back to the fans, I feel. So it's a really cool figure, really nice head sculpt, and that looks how he would look. We're gonna go get Norman. It's pretty cool. His bracelets looks really quite fantastic. He has a nice paint job, nice boots, some cool detail on there. The only thing that irritated about mine is I've got this kind of dent on his head, which is a bit of a bummer. But other than that, he is exceptionally fantastic. Oh, and if you want your New Avengers team, then this is the Luke Cage to go for. If you can't get him part of the Defenders, it may be worth trying to get him separate. Okay, time for some Daredevil action. Generally, I've only read him when he's been in like crossovers with Spider-Man, to be fair. I've never actually reread a Daredevil series. I like how this kind of glows. It almost looks a bit pink. The head sculpt, if I can keep him still. The head sculpt is my absolute favorite. It looks fantastic with the eyes like that and the horns. It looks absolutely spectacular. Nice back, and it comes with the Billy Club, which is pretty much just, sorry, almost dropped it, which is soft, and it just kind of goes together. It's okay. It's nothing special, I guess, and it just slots in there nicely. So he has this nice little thing, which he has in the comics as far as I'm concerned. Nice little belt, which is pretty fancy. Some cool boots. I don't know how they go about getting the different reds from their costumes. That always made me chuckle. Hey, I want my gloves to be a darker red. Can you do that? Don't worry, I'll just sew it up myself. Ha ha ha. Yeah. And then we get Jewel, which is probably, in my mind, seems like a long fan-awaited figure. You know, to have Jewel, Jessica Jones, and with the pink hair is pretty darn awesome, and in a superhero suit. During New Avengers, when I read her, she was pretty much just mum, but this is where she wanted to be. She did want to be a superhero, even with all the crap that had happened in her life. You know, she was happy. She had Luke. They had baby. It was all good. So this is a really cool figure. The pink hair is pretty cool, and pink lipstick. I've got to say, I did just like Jessica Jones, brunette. I can't remember if she actually wore this. I never read any superhero tales off her, but you know, it's quite nice, really clean. Buttocks again. What more could you want from a figure? It's pretty awesome, and it wouldn't be a review without dropping it. So all in all, this is a really fantastic set. It looks beautiful, it's pretty cool, and you can do a hell of a lot of poses with these figures, which is obviously the benefit of having a collection. I'm going to be honest, I don't recall there actually being a Defenders comic, so getting them in comic mode based on their series is pretty cool. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. A lot's happened. I haven't read anything outside of X-Men for a long time, to be fair. So thank you for watching. Embrace the geekiness, and Happy New Year.